we've got to get to Blue Origin because it's over the top. It's over the top what's happened with these women. We made fun of it on Monday because it was just so ridiculous the way some of the media were covering it, the way they were like self-congratulatory. They've gone next level, okay, since then. Okay, first of all, can we pull, I want to hear the lead. I don't know which soundbite it is, you guys, but the montage of them about them. Let's watch.
Out there, it's dark. It's like death.
And I'm so proud of us. I really am proud of me.
Flowers for me, I believe, are like God's laughter and God's smile. And I brought a daisy because I have so much love for my daughter Daisy, and I have so much love for Mother Earth.
It just says to me, if I can do this, I was telling these guys, I might even now get my ears pierced. I've never gotten my ears pierced because that hurts.
I hope they can see the unity that we modeled and replicate that and understand that we weren't just taking up space, we were making space for the future. Yeah.
Oh my God.
10 out of 10 review.
Okay. I got one more I got to add to you. Gayle King, upset because there's been a lot of blowback, and I'll play it in a minute, but like from Hollywood leftists, not just people like you and me, but like Hollywood leftists. These are the people who are supposed to love them, who are ripping these women to shreds. It's beautiful. And Gayle King is upset and had a few things that she needed to explain to those of us who don't understand what a hero she is. Watch.
Please don't call it a ride. That is not a friggin' ride. Whenever a man goes up, you have never said to an astronaut, boy, what a ride. You know, we duplicated the same
an astronaut
trajectory that Alan Shepard did back in the day, pretty much. No one called that a ride. It was called a flight. It was called a journey, because a ride implies that it's something frivolous or something that's lighthearted. There was nothing frivolous about what we did. And the machine that we were on, and what it took for the people to get that machine up and running, to get us up and get us back down safely. So, you know, I'm very disappointed and very saddened by it. And I also say this, what it's doing to inspire other women and young girls, please don't ignore that. I've had so many women and young girls reach out to me, and men too, by the way, men too, that say, wow, I never thought I could do that, but I see you doing it at this stage of my life. Who would have thunk it? Not me. And how inspired they are.
Okay, there's so much to go over. First of all, Alan Shepard walked on the moon, Gayle. You did not fucking walk on the moon, okay? You didn't do the same thing as Alan Shepard. And by the way, when he did his first space flight, it was the first space flight. Like, that's the reason it was exciting. It wasn't for commercial gain. It wasn't to promote Amazon. It wasn't with some woman with her tits hanging out who needed a little extra attention. Okay, so that's just first. Secondly, there's nothing frivolous about what we did. Let's just check in. We don't have to take her word for it. Let's see how it went on board the Blue Origin spacecraft. SAT 22, here they are in space.
Got it? 1, 2, 3, taking up space!
Flynn, I got you. With her daisy?
I got you, Flynn.
Gotcha.
Stuffed animals.
The moon! You guys, I have to tell you, look at the moon. That's amazing.
Wow, look at the blue line.
Oh my God. Whoa. That's amazing.
I can't. I can't get over. There's so much to talk about. Look at the moon. It's dark. Space! There was nothing frivolous. I am like Alan Shepard, and I am inspirational. I'm proud of me. Good for me. That's the messaging coming back.
Right. It's so amazing. Like, they went to see space. We're supposed to see them, right? Like, they admired the universe, and what they were expecting was for us to admire the fact that they were rich enough and famous enough to have been granted this utterly, utterly vacuous experience from which they learned absolutely nothing.
Shoot it into my veins.
I mean, This is the Democratic Party, right? It's all acting. It's all celebrity. It's all ostentatious wealth. I mean, this was exactly what Kamala Harris's entire campaign was like. Look at us. We're very wealthy. Don't we look great? Admire us. You know, it's so funny. She said she's heard from women and girls who have said to her, I didn't realize this is something I could do. You know how I know that didn't happen, Megyn? Because it's not something they could do, because they're not friends with Jeff Bezos, right? Like, the whole thing is a farce. Their message for women was take up space, like us. Like, the reception they got was like the right corrective. You guys are taking up too much space already. Like, what are you offering? Where is the service? Where is the sense that we owe something to the society that has made us so unbelievably wealthy? What are you giving back? What they are giving back is their celebrity, the right for us to admire them. Like, it is so despicable. It's not just women, although of course, like, women do this so much worse because we always expect to be admired, you know? But, you know, when the men did this, right? I forget who the billionaire, was it Bezos? Was it Musk? I don't remember who it was that went to space.
I think it was Bezos and William Shatner.
Right. He came back and he said, wow, you know, we're so small vis-a-vis the universe, like the most banal, like totally, like, really, you went to space. That's what you came back with. Yeah. And it's just like, these people are so bored, Megyn. They have no problems. They have nothing in their lives that they consider to be of value. And what's amazing to me is that it seems like Hollywood knows what time it is, even if these 5 women didn't, right? Like, you really did see people coming out and being like, what the heck is this?
Well, let me show some of that. I'm still stuck on the fact that Gayle King actually used the word astronauts in reference to, like, we're just like an actual astronaut. You are there on a vanity project of Jeff Bezos and his fiance. You've done absolutely nothing to deserve this. You're sitting next to Katy Perry. And if you don't want people to think it's frivolous, Gayle, then don't have the fucking Kardashians craft side as you take off, and Oprah. That might have something to do with our reaction to this as a non-serious event, a PR stunt. Okay, back to the blowback. Olivia Munn, she's an actress. She's got it. And I think she speaks for a lot of us when she's trying to espouse why so many on the left and the right had a visceral reaction to this.
Like, what are you guys going to do up in space? What are you doing up there? I mean, by the way,
they're going for 11 minutes. They're going for 11 minutes. They're going up. I think they're going to float around a little and then come back.
So you're on, like, Magic Mountain. Like, you're just going up and
Space Mountain. More appropriately, Space Mountain.
Space Mountain. Think about, I know this is probably obnoxious, but like, it's so much money to go to space.
Yeah.
You know,
yes.
And there's a lot of people who can't even afford eggs. I think it's a bit
over the top.
And yeah. I just think there are, the cover of Elle magazine.
I know.
I mean, like, isn't that, I don't know. Space exploration was to further our knowledge and to help mankind. I mean, what are they going to do up there that has made it better for us down here?
Absolutely nothing. I'll give you one more. Model Emily Ratajkowski, who did a little Instagram post after the fact.
That space mission this morning, that's end time shit. Like, this is beyond parody. Saying that you care about Mother Earth and it's about Mother Earth and you're going up in a spaceship that is built and paid for by a company that's single-handedly destroying the planet. Look at the state of the world and think about how many resources went into putting these women into space. For what? For what was the marketing there? And then to try to make it like, I'm disgusted, literally, I'm disgusted.
She's raised a good point. Where's Greta Thunberg? Where's her protest on how many carbon emissions we had to suffer just so that Gayle could be proud of herself? Olivia Wilde reposted an image of Katy Perry kissing the ground. Honestly, truly, she was acting like she got back from Apollo 13, kissing the ground, and she captioned it, $1 billion bought some good memes, I guess. Here was Amy Schumer doing her own version of making fun of these women. Watch.
Guys, last second, they added me to space, and I'm going to space. I'm bringing this thing. It has no meaning to me, but it was in my bag, and I was like on the subway, and I got the text, and they were like, do you want to go to space? So I'm going to space, and thank you to everyone who got me here, and I'll see you guys in space.
Nailed it. She's mocking them, very heartily mocking them. Kesha mocked them. I mean, like, that's what gets them upset. That's why Gayle did that little, we're inspirational and we're astronauts. I am Alan Shepard video.
First of all, that's the funniest I've seen Amy Schumer in maybe 10 years, 15 years.
Long time.
It was really, really funny. I think that this is kind of a turning point, Megyn. Like, I feel like the vibe is shifting. Like a year ago, you would not have seen the left like openly admitting like this is not cool anymore. It's almost like these women in their space mission admitted a little bit too much. You know, they went from being like the apotheosis of what the leftist elites and Hollywood and entertainment represents to just like exposing it a little bit too much. Like if the message had been like slightly better, nobody would have come out against it. But now it's very interesting to see the cracks in the very elites that these women come from. They realize that they've lost the plot. They realize that they've lost the country. Nobody's going to see their movies. Nobody's watching their TV shows. There's no purchase for that ostentatious, liberal, vacuous, empty culture anymore. And I think we're going to look back on this moment as maybe the moment that we started to realize that we were in full-on woke-lash and people wanted to return to substance and to unifying messages and to actual entertainment, actual culture that has real meaning for people.
I love that. I agree. And I also think there's the element of it's got a little bit of a stolen valor feel to it.
Oh, yeah.
Where we revere our astronauts, our actual astronauts, who actually do put themselves in harm's way in order to forge new frontiers. And we've seen astronauts, actual ones, die in the name of this service. We've seen even civilians like Kristen McAuliffe when, you know, people of my age were in middle school and we all watched that flight take off, the space shuttle, and burn in the air. It was horrifying. So there have been civilians to go up to. They wear actual spacesuits. They go through real training, not 2 days of learning how to buckle your seatbelt, which is literally what they did. That's what they're touting as their training. Buckling the seatbelt, getting in and out of the vessel, and learning how to press the button so they could speak to mission control. That doesn't make you an astronaut. You've heard about tariffs recently, plus inflation, supply chain disruptions. It's a lot, but there is a silver lining that most people missed. President Trump specifically exempted gold and silver bullion from the tariff talk. The administration preserved the ability to diversify into precious metals. If you are concerned about your savings, consider a free consultation with a Birch Gold precious metals specialist. The first step is to text MK to 989898 and receive your free no-obligation info kit on gold. Learn how to hold gold and silver in a tax-sheltered account. Birch Gold will help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into a gold IRA for no money out of pocket. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and thousands of thankful customers, consider texting MK to 989898. Again, text MK to 989898 to claim your free info kit right now. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.